Oh, so I had to change up the security system a little bit. So back during that tornado warning,
Uh-huh.
someone came up here and ripped down my other sign, cut it up with a knife, and just ripped it all apart.
Really?
Yeah, so I changed up the security system a little bit to make it a little bit more noisier when people are around.
What's that look like?
What's that?
What's that look like?
Look like from the security point?
Yeah.
Oh, I got every area covered
Oh,
all
nice.
around here. So
Okay.
yeah, there's definitely a lot of not supporters around here.
There is, and
But
but if you
but
drive around, you see banners and signs
yeah,
everywhere else.
everywhere.
So
And
why are they targeting you?
I think it's because it's a busy street. It's
Yeah.
Silverton's busiest street, and I also think the wording on it is a target too. They hate that people are driving into town and they're seeing somebody's a big supporter up front.
Uh-huh.
Because anywhere else, I doubt it would get that much noise.
Right, and this is our
Yeah.
like current president
Yeah.
too, which is
Yeah.
crazy. You know?
Busiest street.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's what most of the noise is, and then also the Silverton loves Trump part.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's free speech, and they express how they want to express themselves, and they're more than welcome to do that. That's what freedom of speech is all about.
Right.
Not having it be one side than the other. I think we've done that way too much, especially in 2020, where it was. I feel like a lot of censorship was happening.
A lot of censorship. I remember that.
And I kind of wanted to make a stand with the city and the mayor and everything else, and now I got this warning.
Yeah.
That's going to happen in 30 days, and now I'm working with that.
Yeah, I appreciate you sending that to me. That's
Yeah. I also got some letters and stuff too. I get a little bit of fan mail, or not so fan mail, but
yeah.
yeah.
Have you reached out to them? I think Jason. I want to say it's the director, the one who signed your letter.
I haven't yet. Right now we're in progress of doing some legal stuff, and
Okay.
we're gonna. I'm not gonna let them. I'm gonna fight it out.
Good.
Um,
Are you gonna set a date for the hearing?
yeah. So right now we're just doing the lawyer stuff right now, and then I'm gonna let him kind of take charge on that.
Okay.
We got one lined up finally, like one I feel like that's gonna be a good one to help push this along.
Good.
And we'll kind of see where it goes from there.
All right.
It's all kind of new to me, but I've always kind of known it was going to come down to this. I had a feeling.
So in your letter, it says it's not content based. The letter's not based on the content of your signs. Do you believe that? Like, are you a little skeptical of that, or do you?
A little bit. Yeah. I mean, how many banners are around town? I got pictures from all over town. There's banners. There's one in town that says Trump sucks, F Trump.
Yeah.
There's banners all over, but I get like it's a complaint that they're coming after. And they're doing their job on that part, but also they're not going after them.
So I reached out to the city development director. That's who he is, and he said everything's complaint based. So even the signs now, if you're coming, was it on C Street, all those banners?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have to come down.
Oh, they're making them take those down.
Yeah,
too?
they're making them come down. And so I asked him about other banners around town. There's some that are falling down by the middle school.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed those.
Mm-hmm.
One's for advertising substitute teacher jobs and bus drivers. They've been up for more than 30 days, and they're coming off the fence, which they're not supposed to be attached to begin with, according to the letter. So I asked him, what about those signs? And he said that everything about this is all complaint driven.
Yeah.
Complaint
driven, pressured them into making them take them down.
Right.
This is not the first time they've done this. So back in so the first time this all happened was back in probably 2022. I still got the voicemail from the city guy from 2 years ago, and they sent me a red little thing saying a police warning. This was back in 2022. Told me I had to follow city code. I was all new to it, so I complied. Just took it down, threw up my flags. They said the flags were fine, whatever. Someone complained about it, and so I went around town and I went to go find signage, because they said you can have political signage up to, I don't know, what is it, 30 some days.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, that's fine. Well, I felt a little like, all right, I'm going to go find some people that have it out. Went to call like a couple months later, and there was a new sign code guy that was working in Silverton. He was new, and I said, hey, I'm here to make a complaint. This place up here has signage up and it's political, and according to our sign code that you guys made me do, they can't have that up there as well. And he goes, oh, that's fine. There's nothing we can do. The Supreme Court passed a law saying it's free speech and towns and cities can't regulate signage.
Mm-hmm.
I said, really? I said, well, so they're fine having that up? And they said, yeah, that's fine. I was like, okay, then why did you guys make me take mine down prior to that then? And he started I was asking too many questions.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just curious. I didn't know anything about it. And he said, well, you're asking too many questions. Like, just look into it yourself and go about it. Like, he was you can tell, like, he wasn't liking me asking questions, but I was just being genuine. Why? Like, and then I asked him, I was like, well, is the signage too big? Is there a limit on that? And he goes, no, it's freedom of speech.
Right.
The Supreme Court said there's nothing we can do to regulate it. And I said, okay, fine, perfect. That's all I wanted to know.
Yeah.
Didn't want any more than that. And so, I went about it. And next thing you know, I got another warning. So I'm a little confused of what changed. And he said he was new. I'll give him that. He just started. He's still learning everything. But what changed? So does the Supreme Court really do it? And that's what I'm going to look into.
So have you seen the private chat between the mayor and...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I get all those emails.
You seen it? I have it printed out in the car.
Yeah.
I'm going to read it out just so people can listen to it.
Yeah.
So I'll be right back. I have
absolutely.
it in front of
I'll go grab my stuff.
All right. I'm going to hit pause on this real quick.
Okay.